Hi guys, it's me, Boo,
And Dad!
from Boogie Dad TV, and today we're going to be doing our Bounty Hunter collection.
The Black Series Bounty Hunter Collection.
Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, you said Bounty Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Bounty Hunter Collection. Right. Yes, from the Black Series. So, this is probably not the complete collection, but it's me and Boo's collection.
Well, basically,
So what we have is
Classic Boba.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Black Series.
Dengar.
Dengar.
Forlom.
Forlom. And
IG-11's up there.
Tiny
Black
IG-11.
Series.
Not Black Series. Get out of here.
And then we have Book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
And we have Succus.
Right.
And naturally, their names are not actually that. Actually, it's the other way around, but...
right. We have Zuckus, Buckus, and we have...
Forlom. 5 long.
4.
5.
4.
6.
2 long.
7.
3 long. 4 long. Okay, yes.
10 long.
Anyway. Alright, so I guess we'll start with the ones that are unboxed, and we'll slide these two out of the way for a second.
And the reason why I switched up their names because that's actually a funny Kenner thing. They actually got their names mixed up on the packaging.
You're right. They did. They didn't even know who they were. Yes. Yeah. So as you'll see, this is the original Boba Fett Black Series.
And I seem to have misplaced the jetpack.
And he is absolutely awesome. And what? Boog already misplaced the jetpack? Seriously? I'm not surprised. So yeah, he would have come with a jetpack. And he did come with a jetpack.
Well, at least we'll get a new jetpack in the new one.
Does it come with one?
Yeah, the new one.
Okay. And then, of course...
And then this is actually a double pack.
Right, this is the Black Series 2-pack, where you get Zuckus Buckus, and 4 Lom.
And 5 Lom.
Yes, whichever Lom you want to call it. Right,
and the same blaster again.
Yes, and another repeat blaster. We get a lot of those. I'm sure if you guys collect Black Series, you probably got a lot of them too. Well, they'd love to make that one over
the same sculpted blaster.
And over. But fortunately, Zuckus Buckus has got a different style blaster, which is nice.
And so does Boba.
And I guess we'll start the review with him. So Zuckus is,
but we're going to
of course, the bounty hunter.
Here you go.
He doesn't have the the largest of roles, but
yeah, we got lights.
But bounty hunters has lights.
Yeah.
Oh, our spinner thing has lights. But it's bounty hunters are just awesome. So and he is a really cool figure. It's unique. Definitely, but I'm not sure on his voice.
We tried to search it up on the YouTube for the Skywalker Saga's voice, but
yeah, I think he is definitely a yeah, he's definitely a some type of alien species. Where Forlom
is the droid.
Pretty sure he's just a droid. Yeah, sorry, excuse me there. I had a little belching. I had pizza for lunch and it had a lot of sauce. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I'm coming around here. Forlom got some big, huge bug eyes, but more of a 3PO type body. Just a totally different head, of course. Glad 3PO didn't look like that. That would have been terrifying. All right, so I'm gonna pop him off here, and I'll finish up with Zuckus. He can put him back on there, Boog. He can ride. I want you to get a good look at that face. The details are pretty amazing. They did a good job with it. He's got tentacles here. Which I think, I don't know if they're really tentacles. If you'll see, they go all the way down under his arm, pass here, and go into, under his pack. So I'm not really sure how that works. And he has almost like another one here. And he's got a thing here that goes in this tube. I don't know if it's like a filter for something. And then obviously it looks like he has almost like a mechanical type mouth. So I'd probably need to do some research on Zuckus here. I'm really not sure what kind of creature he is. He's got 3 fingers, so definitely not human. I think some kind of alien species. I'm just not sure if he's alien and then part robotic, or what. Down below he looks a lot like a raider, Tusken Raider. Maybe he's even like some kind of cousin to them. What do you think, babe? Maybe.
Maybe, or they just reused the sculpt because they didn't think anyone was actually going to see under there.
Right. But yeah, you get this nice cloth dress thing that he's wearing.
It's actually more like a bathrobe, I think.
Okay, more like a bathrobe, but it doesn't have an opening. So then he has this final piece here. So yeah, he's a cool figure. I like him. All right. So you go ahead. You can do Forlom.
So, Forlom is basically a black C-3PO with a new head. There you go. Not really.
Hey.
So he's got a little bit of red mark here. I don't think, yeah, it's just like a little mark there. And then, let's see, we'll remove the blaster so you can see the body a little bit better. Yeah, if you don't mind showing off the blaster.
Okay, I'm sure you collectors have seen this 8,000 times, but it's your general standard pack-in Black Series long-range blaster.
Do you mind showing off for Cepheus's blaster?
Yeah,
even where he is.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and then here he is. He's basically C-3PO's body still. Some cool details in the midsection part, and these figures are actually based off the originals instead of the more realistic versions that they do.
Okay.
So that's why he's mostly black.
And I think they used 3PO's like arms and legs. I do think they did a new center sculpt because 3PO doesn't have these layers in it.
Yeah.
And I think 3PO's back's a little different. And of course, totally different head sculpt there.
The bug head.
Right.
And then on the front, he has a little bit red dot that matches the little scar there.
Plus, it has sensor anyway, but either way. Zuckuss and Forlom, we are ready. We are ready to cash in the bounty. Give us some pucks, Jabba.
And I don't know if I've gotten so far to get to the full story of it, but it seems that in the Skywalker saga, we saw the betrayal of the century where Forlom refused to give Zuckuss back his ship.
Oh no!
So we had to pay up to so Forlom would return his ship.
Right. The two buddies were fighting.
Yeah, will we ever see them working together again?
We'll have to see.
Yeah, me and Dad might have to continue playing.
But the other thing we're really excited about is we're going to print our own Black Series to scale size Jabba the Hutt. Because you can't buy one, but it's like outrageously expensive. So we're just going to print our own since Boob's in the 3D printing now. So hopefully we'll do that soon as as we finish up.
And maybe we'll even put it on the shop.
Yeah, definitely. We'll put it on the shop and we'll put it on the channel so you guys can see it up against his employees.
So make sure to subscribe to stay tuned for that.
Right, so he should be really, really cool. I can't wait for that. And
anyway, I think that's enough about Zuckuss and Forlom.
Right.
It's time for classic Boba Fett.
Ta-da!
Classic.
Yeah, I think this is your classic Return of the Jedi Boba Fett.
Just with no jetpack.
Yes, where he unfortunately meets his demise in the Sarlacc pit.
No, he does not. It seems that he did.
About a 40-year demise. And then all of a sudden, last Christmas, he's back! Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we haven't seen him in the 40 years since Return of the Jedi, which was like 1983. And last year.
I don't know if that's actually how long it was in actual Star Wars time, but...
Okay, probably not actual Star Wars time,
maybe
but my time.
Yeah, maybe I think at least like a year or more, maybe like a decade.
And I have to call that one heck of a cliffhanger.
At least
40-year cliffhanger.
Well, it wasn't really a cliffhanger because it didn't end with it.
Well, it did. Last time we saw him, he was eaten by the Sarlacc pit. And we saw nothing else.
That wasn't then the end of the movie.
It was the end of his storyline, as far as we knew.
Anyway, I guess me and Dale will brawl to the death off camera about who's correct. But...
Right. But anyway, yeah, to get to the figure, this one's great. He has got, of course, all the serious damages to all of his, his armor. His blaster looks really awesome.
And actually,
pose is good.
And also, Boba Fett actually had a pretty big role in me and Dad's Bounty Hunter series.
Yes, he did.
He was the reason why Cad Bane was tracking down Mando.
Helmet's not removable, but of course, I mean this one is based off because this one's based off of Return of the Jedi, Boba, and we never saw him take off his helmet during all that. No. So, I guess that makes sense.
We didn't even know he was a clone at the time.
No, we had no idea. Big luggage packs. He does have a vinyl cape. Cloth would have been nice, but they didn't go that route with this one.
And also,
it's okay. Figure still looks really good.
Did Dad know this piece of trivia? That originally Boba Fett was to be Darth Vader's brother.
What?
Yep, that was the original plan.
No, I saw a special that said he must have had a couple different plans because they also said that one of the first plans was he was going to be just a prototype for a whole different line of stormtroopers.
Yeah. That's what the white one those.
Yes. But it was too expensive to make something like that, the costume, the helmet, whatever. So they never did it. They just ditched it. But I guess they really loved the costume enough to where they're like, okay, we need to use this. So they made him a bounty hunter because obviously they just had to make one. So it worked out.
Yeah, so comment down below if one of us is incorrect or if we're both correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, let's get to Boba Fett himself. So, my dad showed he has lots of the scars, his yellow knee pads. His shoes have the little points at the end of them with the black lines.
Yeah, his paint's really nice.
Mandalorian
They did a good job
signal
with it.
on the shoulder pad. His cape, it's rubber, not cloth. And then he's got his little bags here. And his visor can move up and down.
Right. Then we'll take a break from Boba and do
Dengar.
Dengar. Which not to be confused with Gengar, which is a Pokemon, but Dengar.
Dengar.
Right. Dengar.
Okay, Dad.
Scissors?
Yep.
Alright, baby, I think there's some reading for you to do on the back of the pack there.
Dengar. Crude and slovenly. Dengar has nonetheless an effective bounty hunter is nothing less an effective bounty hunter. While some hunters pride themselves on
effective.
That's not effective.
On effective.
That's not connective.
Oh, sorry, folks. Yeah, effective.
No, below it.
Oh, finesse.
Oh.
On finesse.
On finesse and style, Dengar preferred firepower and destruction.
Yeah, he blew everything up.
And apparently like wearing toilet paper.
Yes.
And there actually is a reason why he wears toilet paper.
His dream job is a mummy?
Yeah. So I don't know if it was like pod racing, but it was something like that. It was like illegal racing or something. I don't know. Yeah, that was his job, and he did like bounty hunting on the side.
Okay.
Until he came across one Mr. Han Solo. So then they did a race, and I don't remember if he cheated or something happened, but Dengar crashed, and then he was banned, and then they had to surgically repair his face.
Oh, and I wonder if he got like a lot of burns.
Yeah,
which is why he wears all that.
Yeah, that's why he wears the toilet paper. And now, every time he sees his bounty, he imagines them as Han Solo.
Oh, jeez. So yeah, he probably was looking out, trying to get Han for a long time.
Yeah.
Do we remember how he met his demise?
I don't think they ever showed how he got his demise.
Oh, maybe he didn't. Maybe he's still out there.
Hunting for Han.
Right.
And unfortunately, it didn't look like that. He got the finishing blow, which Kylo Ren did.
Yes. So. Exactly. So it looks like they made this figure in 2018.
And now it's been re-released.
Dengar, right. And he's re-released in the archive. Bubble pack.
So we got a blaster.
A Han Solo type blaster. Yep.
This again.
And our 400th long-range blaster.
Yeah. And his pack.
Right, the Dengar pack. Very nice.
And
kind of looks like a Sand Trooper pack. And here he comes.
Yeah. Let's break him down a little bit.
Right. Sorry, Zuckus Buckus. We got to move you. Give up the stand there for Dengar.
So just trying to break him down.
Yeah, once we get our huge 6-inch Java printed out, these guys are going to be awesome. And we're going to print out the throne. He's going to be huge like this. And then they have to go up to him.
Until then, they'll be in the background of Darth Vader. Until then, because basically that's their crew, kind of. Because Darth Vader hired bounty hunters to go track down Luke.
That is true.
So these were the bounty hunters that he
were involved.
hired.
Yeah. Do we have Bosk? Where's Bosk?
We do not have Bosk.
We don't have. Why do we not have Bosk?
No. So
All right, we have so got to get a Bosk.
So we need IG-88 and
IG-88
and Bosk
to complete our bounty hunters collection.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so getting those.
Or we really could just buy like find any like random characters.
Was Bosk really expensive?
I don't remember.
Oh, no, I remember what it was. I thought I was getting you an eBay Bosk, but because they kind of false advertised, they said Black Series. So when I ordered it, and then when it came, it was the 3.75, which we already have like 5 of those.
Oh. Yeah.
It's like, darn it!
Dad got scammed.
I did, totally. Well, there was a little bit of a time, which was totally done on Hasbro's part, but they were making 3 3/4 inch figures and calling them Black Series, which was so dumb and so confusing. So those things are still out there and they do exist. That Bosk that I just bought is one of those, and I have a few other.
Comment down below.
We have a few others down there.
Comment down below if you would like to see a review on it.
Right. Yeah. If you want us to review the Black Series 3 3/4 inch Bosk, we can. I'll probably end up doing it anyway once I finally purchase the Black Series Bosk, or the 6 inch Black Series Bosk.
And if you
are these called 6 inch or are they 5 inch? 6 inch probably.
I think they're 6
inch. Okay. So 3 3/4 and 6 inch.
Okay, finally, Dengar is prepared.
He's ready. He has lots to unpack here.
Literally, because he has a pack.
Yes. Wow, he looks really cool.
And let's see, there you go. That's done.
There he comes. Dengar
is here.
Yeah.
And she spins.
So yeah, if you look at him closely, you can kind of tell that a lot of this right here is bandages. Yeah, and then he's got a lot of armor kind of over his khaki suit.
Yeah, and then after that he actually was banned from the racing, so that meant he had to do bounty hunting fun.
Full time after his accident, he couldn't race anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, he's a good looking figure. I like him. Dengar.
Yeah. He might be hunting down Jay.
You can see his pack. Looks nice.
And the next season of the bounty hunters.
Yeah. What?
They never know.
And I like how he's wearing grandpa loafers. See his shoes? They look like grandpa house shoes. But he's got a lot of armor there. I think the head sculpt is good.
Maybe we can make Papa as a Star Wars character.
He looks much younger in this head sculpt than I think he did in the movie. Thought he was like an older dude, but yeah, he looks pretty young in this. But yeah, he's cool. I like the armor. Got the great holster here for the blaster. Some packs on each side, so he comes well equipped. The backpack. Yeah, this is a great figure. I really like it. What do you think, Boo?
Yeah.
All right, and then we got one more to go here, folks. I'm gonna leave him up here, because Boo's got to open the.
The only problem with him, he seems to have a little bit of standing problem.
Yeah, the coup de grace, the grand finale,
the deluxe, Boba Fett
from the Boba Fett show, right?
Yeah.
So this is the new one from the Book of Boba Fett, of course, which came out on Disney Plus.
Yay!
Last Christmas time?
Yeah.
Last December? Yeah.
And it was kind of a character killer.
What?
Well, kind of.
You thought it was?
Well, the reason why is because mostly is because this was not what we expected. This Boba Fett. I know that what Dad's probably gonna say is that like he's older and stuff, but it's kind of like, well, still. So it was kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, I guess to some people it could be. Yeah.
And then also they kind of brought in Mando to kind of revive the show.
I guess they were hoping. A lot of people were hoping to see. This Boba Fett in his prime, and we still may get that down the road line a little bit. I think you could see that, but I guess staying with the Mando timeline, since that's what they chose to do, to put him in the Mando show. You got the older Boba Fett,
and he could still kick some serious butts.
Yeah, we definitely got some great fight scenes in the Mandalorian. So he still can kick some butt, but he is. Oh yeah, but he is. But you can definitely tell, he's he's changed his ways. He's not, out to just kill anybody that looks at him wrong anymore.
And that's kind of what,
let go of a lot of his anger. I guess he's just mellowed, as people tend to do as they get older. And
apparently that's not what we want.
Except, obviously not with. I'm sure Ben Tuna would not agree with this statement, but there was probably some old beef there that with him and Ben Tuna, and he just went ahead and unfortunately.
Thankfully, ended him.
You know what happened, and took over the throne, and but he, seems to be now determined to rule in a more of a, I guess, a fairer, way. If they continue the series, it'll be interesting to see how he, I guess, ends up ruling Tatooine, so to speak, versus the way Jabba did it.
And also, they kind of messed up like the whole entire Hutt storyline. Like, everyone thought they were going to be the main enemies, and then it kind of just left in the middle of the show.
Yeah, they kind of just gave up, right? It was cool having them there, but they didn't really put up much of a fight.
And they just gave him a rancor.
But
that was it.
That's right. That's where you got the rancor, right?
Yeah.
As a gift?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, so they changed their mind for whatever reason, and pretty much, didn't want to try to take over Jabba's, old place. So, anyway... but overall, I like the series. It was, compared to Mando and compared to the Book of Boba Fett, it's definitely going to be probably, my third place series. But I still thought it was good. It had some really awesome scenes in it. I like the explanation of, them going back a little bit and telling us, how he survived the Sarlacc pit, and then, the training with the. Training with the Raiders, Tusken Raiders, it was okay. It might have went on a little too long. Some of those episodes were kind of weak. But, once they brought in Cad Bane, you had that confrontation. I thought that was super awesome.
Yeah.
You got him riding the Rancor around, in the end. All that was just A+. Thought was really good.
And then we got a glimpse of Mando season 3.
Yeah, got a little piece of a little clue where Mando is at, what he's up to. So that was cool. Saw Baby Yoda. So,
and then season 3's Mando should be coming early next year.
Yeah, looks like that's going to be early next year, which is too long of a layoff if you ask me. But, I realize we got Obi-Wan this year. We're supposed to be getting Andor, which I'm not sure how that's going to be. Andor. And I think we also have Bad Batch coming back for season 2 this year, which that's a lot of content compared to what we've been getting. But
Dad's not going to even know what to do. Dad's just going to stand there.
Yeah.
And then everything will just be Star Wars at that moment.
Yeah, but I think, as of this October, it'll be 2 years since we got a new episode of Mando. And then it's going to roll into probably first of next year when we get it. So 2+ years is a little too long to go between seasons, I think. But that's what we got. So, hey, we'll see what happens.
All right, Dengar, please take
your
seat.
Let's go step to the back for the man.
The myth, the legend, Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. The new and improved version.
Yeah.
So, as you can tell immediately, as you saw from the show, he has cleaned up and repainted his armor, and it looks nice.
You disrespected me.
I think he was kind of saying, hey, it's time for a new start, a new beginning. So he cleaned it all up, and...
Yeah, he did that there's still some places where he missed.
Yeah, or maybe had a little more damage, since he cleaned it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, and of course, as we know, this is Jango's original armor, which I really want to get a 6-inch Jango too.
I think they have made Jango, but they're for millions.
Yeah, for millions. It's been a long time. They need to add Jango to this archive collection, so normal peons can afford them.
Like Dad.
Right, like me.
And me.
Yes, and Boog. So, anyway, but yeah, you can tell. This is just an amazing, great-looking figure, which is why it's so hard to get. I think he's going anywhere from...
Also, I could see why people wouldn't want him to be re-released in the archive, so it doesn't damage, the price and the rarity of their original.
Yeah, but we don't care about that. Hasbro just needs to make enough for everybody that wants one gets one, and it's okay. You don't have to flood the market, but hit the sweet spot so most everybody that wants one can get one.
Yeah.
Don't make it where it's just super rare,
Yeah.
I get it. We have the Sail Barge, and then we have the what's the other one we got?
Soul Barge.
The HasLabs.
Razor
Crest. Yeah. I mean, those kind of things. No, don't remake those. I mean, like I said, I like the fact that the value on those keep going up and up. But for figures, come on, put them out there so everybody can get one at a reasonable price.
And also, this Boba Fett might actually get us to go ahead and prepare for season 2 of Bounty Hunters.
Yeah, because he's anywhere online from 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 on up, depending on what somebody's willing to pay. But we found him on a damaged package discount through Amazon for $40.
And I'll be honest, I kind of like the Under Armour a bit more than this one.
You do?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get him up close so you can take a good look here. Get him off the rotator. Like I said, the armor, is of course kind of the same, but now he has on these long kind of like robes.
Yeah.
And these two pieces here, I forgot what they're called. The little things that shoot out. They're really awesome. And then you have one holster here for a blaster, and then these kind of are vinyl, and they kind of just flip up. And he's wearing more of a baggier style pants. Yeah, it's like a baggier style pants. Which it flips up here, but no, but not here. Put that back on.
No, we're almost hit the 30-minute mark.
Oh gosh. So yeah, so underneath here, like I said, you kind of got like a baggy type genie type pants, which is cool,
Me and Dad were preparing
like
for
that
our
look.
live streams.
Yeah. And his boots are kind of the same, I think. Yeah, kind of the same style as these. Got the lines on the top, and then we'll turn around and you can get a good shot up. Oh, sorry, babe. A good shot of the jetpack here. It's nice. It's big. Love it. And I'll take it off, and you can kind of see that. So it looks like with it off.
Actually, let's see.
And
let's do some experimenting here.
Okay, and then nice thing on this one, helmet pops off because we do get quite a few scenes with the helmet off, and
yes, the jetpack from this one does work on the old.
We have Boba Fett, and you said this has a what kind of scan?
True FX.
True FX scan.
So as you can see, the jetpack does work on the other one.
And it does look a lot like him, I think. What do you think, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. So yeah, love the removable helmet with the head scan. That's all great. Yeah, awesome figure. All right, babe. Now I think it's time for us to wrap this up and give us, and we'll do our rating right quick.
Yep.
And
of all of them.
well, yeah, one at a time, right?
Yeah.
Of course. All right. So first up, we're gonna go with Forlong. All right, babe. Scale of 1 to 5. What do you give this guy?
I give him a 4. Just because I think I kind of find him a little bit boring, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's not the action figure's fault. That's just what he is. I'm gonna give him a 4 also. I think he's great. Like I said, he's for what you can do with that character, I think they nailed it. Everything looks nice. 4 stars it is. If you're interested in him, pick him up.
It's pretty much the best for background character.
Right.
And then Dengar.
Dengar is next. Dengar, like I said, I think is great. I love the extra accessories you get with him. All the armor, holster, long rifle, backpack. Everything looks really good. I'm giving him 4.5 stars.
Okay, what stopped him from getting the 5?
Just because he's not one of my favorite characters. That's not really fair, is it? But, yeah, I mean, okay. Based on just the figure, 5 stars. I mean, they did as good with him as you could do, I think.
Yeah, I think I'll give him a 5 stars, too.
Yeah. Especially, like, once you get him out of the package and really look at him up close, you see all...
Just because I think I know a little bit more about the character than Dad does.
You probably do. And when you see all the details of him, it's pretty impressive. And we got him in 3 3/4, but the details are nowhere near as good on that particular figure, so I've never really stopped and, looked at him close. But yeah, I mean, like this, with all the accessories, everything they've done, they did a good job with this guy. So yeah, I think he gets that 5-star rating.
Okay.
Wait, we need a dinger for the 5-star. Ding 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 ding! We got a 5-star. All right, and then so next up
is Suckers.
Let's do the Boba Fett, so they're not like back to back.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go with Return of the Jedi.
5 stars.
Boba Fett.
5 stars, easy.
Yeah, I have to agree. We got another 5-star. Ding, 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 ding. Like I said, ours is the jetpack. I'm sure with the jetpack, he would be absolutely awesome.
It'd be 10 stars. It'd be 6 stars.
Yeah, they did great with it. Like I said, it doesn't have the removable helmet, but again, I understand why it doesn't, because back then you didn't know what he looked like. So, yeah, I mean, the weathering, the paint job, all that is super, super good. He's got, the pack. I think it's great. I just don't see anything to knock on this figure. So, yeah, it's going to be 5 stars, right, baby?
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. So, you got 2 5 stars.
And now we'll do Suckus.
Suckus. All right. And here comes Suckus. And
Suckus, I think I'm going to give him 4 stars. Save this for long. Basically, he's kind of boring because we kind of already seen, like, lots of, like, bugs turn into bounty hunters.
yeah.
It's kind of boring.
Okay. For me, again, it's probably these are nobody's favorite characters, but the detail they put in with the harness, his chest plate, the tentacles. Again, if you look closely, there's a lot to look at here. And the three finger thing. I mean, they've taken a lot of details and incorporated the figure, which I think is really cool, especially for one that's not that popular. So for that, they gave you the soft, robe dress type thing. So for that, I'm going to give him 5 stars. I think he's a 5-star figure, in my opinion.
Now, ding, ring the bell. Okay.
And I've given out 3 5 stars in this review. Jeez. Okay, well, I guess that's going to be 4. Again, I got nothing to say bad against this figure other than they haven't made enough yet, and the aftermarket value is way too high. Make some more Hasbro. Get these out. People love these things. They're awesome.
So what's your official rating?
To me, this is what the Black Series is all about. So, yeah, he's a 5-star all
He's
the way
a 6-star.
Boom says 6-star. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Just totally awesome. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, he is great. They knocked it out of the park.
And now me and Dad want to go ahead and start filming bounty hunters now with this.
Yes. Yeah, we definitely love him. He is good. So yeah, he's awesome. Go get him. All right.
If you can afford it.
Right. Yeah. If you can find one affordable. And last up.
Yeah, we already did 4 long.
We're
sorry.
Done. 4 long. That's it. We're done.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to our Black Series Bounty Hunter Edition video. We'll see you next time.
Kind of collection video.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, in this video, make subscribe to Big Dad TV for some more awesome Star Wars fun. Bye!
Bye, everybody!